What's going on, Rankin family? Welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at a Ravenna Homes right here in the Woodland Hills. This is a model house tour. They're about to get ready to sell this one and convert the garage to an actual garage. So what you see is what you get inside of here, which is going to be fantastic. And I'm going to walk you through everything. The audio did get compromised when I was out there, so we're doing a voiceover after the fact, but I'm still going to bring the value that you guys need. So as soon as you walk in, you're going to have this oval ceiling right here with the crown molding, and that's going to continue throughout the foyer itself as well. And then this is going to be the beautiful study. So if you notice, you're going to have your exposed wooden beam on top. You have the beautiful baseboards throughout this room as well. You have plenty of windows for natural light inside of here, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, there are some upgrades inside of here. Now, the starting price is still up for debate right now, but I'll make sure once we get a concrete asking price, I'll be sure to put that in the description just for you. And now we're going to head down the foyer and head right here to the left, so that way we can see the first bedroom. So you have a decent amount of space inside of the bedroom. The good thing is about this floor plan, you're going to have two bedrooms adjacent to one another with a shared bathroom. And as you can see, you have carpet that's going to stay inside of these bedrooms right here. You'll have a decent amount of space inside of the closet. You certainly have enough space for a small wardrobe. And now we're going to head this way. This is going to be the first full bathroom. You have your granite countertops. You have your mirror framing as well with the lighting fixture. You got your nice standing shower with the tile backsplash inside of here. And if you notice, they have more of a traditional look. So some folks might see this particular property and say, well, who is Ravenna Homes? I mean, why do they have their model situated like this? It has more of that traditional look, and that certainly is intentional. So Ravenna Homes, just a little backstory about it. They were started by two brothers back in early 2013, and they were both in leadership positions for one of the largest home builders in the Houston area, but they felt like these homes were missing certain things, and they decided just to go ahead and start their own company and bring to you what they felt like the marketplace was missing. So I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, because we just want to make sure we get the best feedback from you folks. And this is going to be your nice oversized kitchen. So you have level 5 granite countertops inside of here with the island in the middle. And if you notice the wooden range, it has a decorative corbel on there. So one of those unique pieces, absolutely. And you have your high bar right here. Some folks have mixed feelings about the high bar, especially in 2024. But if you love it, you love it. And if you hate it, you hate it. There's really no in between. And then you definitely have your crown molding on top as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Now you do have that open concept that folks absolutely love. Right there where the entryway would be, you'll have your utility room as well as your 3-car garage that I mentioned earlier is going to be converted very soon. And what we'll do is we'll head this way to the 3rd bedroom. And I want to make sure that I open up all the doors so that way you can see everything inside of the property. But this would be perfect for a guest room because it's off to the side. It essentially has its own personal privacy, which is perfect. And this is going to be the nice size closet right here. You definitely have enough coat racks in there for a decent amount of clothes. And what we'll do is head this way. So this one right here would be essentially a little closet. And I did mention I was going to open every single door inside of this home, but that one was locked, so I didn't get to showcase that. But now we're going to be entering the great room. So you have the beautiful stone fireplace right here. And if you notice, it has an art niche on the top of the mantle right there. So it's absolutely gorgeous. That is an upgrade. But one of the things that you will notice is that some of these things are worth it. Some things you may not think it was worth it that much. But you do have your beautiful exposed wooden beams on top as well. Plenty of windows that adds natural light. And you may be wondering, what kind of flooring do we have in here? So we do have level 2 hardwood flooring throughout the property, of course, except for on the half story as well as the bedrooms. And it does have a half a story. So you might be wondering what the stairs are going up, and we'll definitely go up there so we can showcase the property. And just to not keep you waiting, it is a media room, a game room, and a half bath, and you are absolutely going to love it. But this is going to be the primary bedroom. So you definitely have these oversized windows letting in a lot of light coming in. And you definitely have a decent amount of space inside of here. It's not the biggest, but it certainly isn't the smallest, which is great. And this will be your beautiful primary bath. So you have your standing shower, his and her sink with the level 5 granite inside of here as well. You got your nice size soak-in tub right there with the tile flooring inside of here. You definitely have enough space inside of here. It's a one-man show, but guess what? It'll get the job done without a doubt. You got your toilet right there to the left as well. And now going into the primary closet. Now, like I said earlier, this is not the biggest, but you certainly can fit a decent amount of space inside of here. You can definitely add in maybe some more shelving if you want later down the road. Maybe pop by Home Depot, see what you can do to get some more extra storage space if you need it. And that will be great. And of course, if you are a returning viewer, folks, welcome back to the channel. Always great to have you. And if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Marcus Rankin. I am a Texas realtor. I get calls, texts, and emails every single day from folks looking to make a move out here. So if you're in that bucket now or in the future, give me a shout. I'll be happy to help you. And so if you notice along those walls, what you have is wainscoting, and on top you have a bead board with the crown molding as well, and you have the beautiful lighting fixture coming down over your dining table. So that's fantastic. I think it's absolutely great. And that is, of course, an upgrade. So if you were to build something similar to this, you can know that that is an upgrade. But I always suggest, if this is something that you're interested in, especially since they're about to sell this model house, reach out. We'll get you taken care of and get you under contract for this beautiful property. And then this will be your nice size game room. Now this will be perfect for a pool table or just adding a lot of different chairs in here. The one challenge I do see with this one is adding another TV. You just don't have that much wall space. I mean, of course, you can put it where the thermostat is, but this would be great for, you know, a nice game room. You could always have the TV right there to the media room since they're next to one another. So just keep that in mind. But as soon as you walk into the media room, you do have the sliding barn door. And this will be your nice size media room. I love the carpet. It definitely has that theater-like feel without a doubt. They already have it painted perfectly inside of here, and they have those theater lighting fixtures in here. So it's perfect as a nice cozy feel. You'll definitely not regret it whatsoever. And this door right here will be going into the attic. So you have a double door, and then you can go into the easy access attic door right here. Go ahead and put all your decorations and whatever you need to inside of there, which is perfect. I have some folks that have given feedback on the easy attic door and they don't like it. They just feel like it's a little creepy, but in my opinion, it's definitely great, especially when you're putting away the Christmas decorations or the Halloween decorations. You don't have to go up those flimsy stairs and worry about hurting yourself. So I think it's great. And now we'll go take a look at the backyard. You have this nice extended covered backyard patio. And you might be wondering, what's that on the ground? That definitely is ice. It definitely gets cold out here in the greater Houston area. We even seen it snow just a little bit, but it went away quickly. And that, folks, is the lovely Ravenna Homes. All right, family. So that was Ravenna Homes. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about it. Of course, if you do want more information, I have all of it in the description below. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour. All right, Rankin family, we are looking at this beautiful Ravenna Homes right here in Town Lake in Cypress, Texas. Now, I can't wait for you to see inside this property because this is very unique. This is the E3 elevation for the plan 4290. And I'm excited for you to see inside of here. This one is going to have the natural stone on the covered front porch, and then you have the glass pane front door. So immediately when you walk into the foyer, you're going to be greeted with 13-foot ceilings on top. Not to mention you're going to have the crown molding in the oval ceilings. Now we're going to start right here to the right. This is going to be the first bedroom. Right there to the left was actually the study, and this is going to be what we're working with. So inside of here, you do have French doors inside of the bedroom, but obviously you can easily replace that with a normal door or a pocket door. Really, the possibilities are certainly endless, but this is what we're working with. The good thing inside of here is that you do have plenty of space. You have raised ceilings as well, and you just have enough room for a bedroom. So this is going to be a Jack and Jill right here. You're going to have dual sinks inside of here. You're going to have the beautiful oversized mirror right there with the mirror frame that I so much love. I really just can't get enough of the mirror frame. I know it's a minute detail, but it really makes all the difference in my opinion. So inside of here, you have the separation with the shower tub combo, and then this is going to be your second full bedroom. So you have normal ceiling fans inside of here, which, you know, a lot of times we see the LED ceiling fans, but we have carpet inside of here. Plus you have a full-size walk-in closet. The other one did as well. I'm doing a voiceover after the fact because the audio was pretty jacked up. It was a little compromised. So I really wanted to make sure you get the best experience possible. So you do have a little bit of natural light coming in here, not a ton. I'll go ahead and make sure to open this closet door for you. And this is what we're working with. So it's not a huge walk-in closet, but you definitely have a decent amount of space depending on who's going to be living in here. So the flooring inside of here is going to be wood flooring. So of course, those are minor details that can be opted for if you were to purchase a new build, or you were build it from scratch. You want to build it from scratch. Of course, the model house is not for sale at the present time, but it certainly will one day. So inside of here, the wood flooring extends inside of here. Of course, we do have the mirror frame again with the lighting fixture as well, which I absolutely love. And quite frankly, I mean, Ravenna Homes, they have this certain concept that we've seen throughout the time that we've seen these different plans by this particular builder. The main thing that you will recall and notice is the high bar with the island in the center. You have the corbel legs on the wooden range hood. Inside of here, you're going to have your stack cabinets as well. The crown molding extends as well. And really, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I mean, do you really like the high bar? You know, a lot of times we had seen that from a lot of new construction developers back in the early 2000s, but it certainly has changed quite a bit from all these other builders. But inside of the kitchen, we are going to have the oversized island. We have the stack cabinets on top with the cabinet crowns. The crown molding extends from each and every area inside of here, which you'll definitely notice that. And you have, of course, the quartz countertops. You have the white cabinetry and the stainless steel appliances. You have a double oven as well, and that's really making all the difference. We've seen a couple other model houses that had wainscoting around the breakfast nook. Inside of here, we just have the standard drywall. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know it's a minute detail again, but really it just depends on personal preference. I'd say probably 60% of folks love the wainscoting and about 40% absolutely despise it. There's really no in between. So inside of the great room, you're going to have 14-foot ceilings. You have the tray ceilings on top with the exposed wooden beams. You have the natural stone on the fireplace from floor to ceiling. And it's going to be a wood burning fireplace with the wooden mantle above as well. And then just look at the amount of windows that you have inside of here. Perfect for bringing in an abundance of natural light. You might see in the backyard, we have an extended covered patio. We'll definitely get to that, but I really just want you to see the entire great room. So of course, that's where we come in from, where the foyer is. And then this is how much space you have inside of here. So the kitchen dimensions was 22 by 22. So that just kind of gives you a basis of how much space you would have inside of there. You have this little indentation where you can easily add the entertainment center, or you can opt for a home without that indentation, and you don't really have to worry. You can just go ahead and hang your TV on the wall and just have it situated right there as you please. Continuing along, this is going to be your game room. So you have French doors on here again, not to mention the wood floors actually extends in here as well. And these oversized windows, plus you have that covered part in the backyard. Then inside of here, it's interesting because you do have like almost a walk-in little storage area. A lot of times we'll just see a door and then you have the storage shelves. So that's something that you can utilize definitely. And I mean, this one's 4,290 square feet. That's absolutely insane. You really can kind of tell just based on some of the rooms that we've been in. You see how much space we have in here. So again, 14-foot ceilings inside of here, exposed beams on top again. Now you have carpet inside of here. Me personally, I definitely would extend that wood inside of here. This is a model house, so you know it really can be replaced when it is available for purchase. If you purchase it and you don't want that, that certainly is an option for you. And the only other thing I'd probably add is maybe another access door from the primary to the backyard, but you know, minute details. So inside of here, you have the rotunda-like ceiling. You have, of course, this soaking freestanding tub. You have the quartz countertops that extends in here with the vanity area, oversized mirror again, which I absolutely love. So if you recall, I mean, a lot of these things are very similar in nature to other plans. They kind of have a specific way of building out their plans, and you really can see that at least in these model homes. And you know, Ravenna Homes was almost, I wouldn't say a spin-off of Perry Homes, but they really extended what Perry Homes does and added their own personal flavor to it, and that was certainly intentional. So you may notice some similarities between the builders, and that was intentional. They really just wanted to add their taste because they felt like that was lacking in the marketplace. And folks, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I really appreciate the continued support. It means a ton to me. And if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Marcus Rankin. I am a Texas realtor. I get calls, texts, and emails every single week from folks looking to make a move to Texas. I'm getting folks that are reaching out from Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, not just yet, but pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. But I'm definitely helping folks make that transition to Texas. I have a number of trusted resources and trusted folks that can help you and help accommodate your move. So if that is the case, feel free to reach out below. We could book a call, see about your situation, and get you connected to the right local expert. And last thing, consider hitting that subscribe button. It means the world to me. And of course, that way you do not miss a single video when I update every single week. So what we'll do is we'll continue along. There was a salesperson in here. I didn't want to capture her on there, but she was so kind and moved out of the way. So I didn't want to, you know, interrupt her whatsoever. So inside of here is going to be your study. You notice you got the tall ceilings in here, the bay windows. You have just an enormous amount of space inside of here. We got the French doors with the glass panes again. And I really loved that they extended the wood floors inside of here. So of course, as you recall, that's where we come from. And then right to the right, that is the formal dining room. You have the wainscoting. I guess I forgot to do that again. I just wanted to make sure that we captured every part of the property. So right here is going to be, of course, your utility room. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a 4-car garage bay. So that just kind of gives you a basis. But gosh, look how much space was even in the utility room. Absolutely insane. And then just right here, you can see how much space we have in here. You have the epoxy flooring. You have the 3-car, it's side by side right there. And then it extends to become a tandem right here, if you recall. And then even just this door right here, it actually accesses the yard. So you can definitely go out there if you need to, or if you're coming from the side, you could just access the garage and then go from there. Especially, you know, sometimes you may want to sneak out the house and, you know, you don't have to go through the kitchen to get to your garage. You go ahead and go through the backyard, I guess. That's something you can definitely do. So this is a half story right here. You're going to have the game room upstairs, but I want to make sure you see inside the pantry. It's a full size walk-in pantry, plenty of storage. You really don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and go upstairs. The one thing that's unique about Ravenna Homes is that you actually have 2 powder baths. They really added that feature. So you have the one downstairs for your guests and then another one up here if you're watching, a good movie. And, it could be a training day. It could be, a new release that no one knows about. And you don't want to express how you got that, but you may not want to go all the way downstairs to use the restroom. And you can certainly do that here. So I love that we have plenty of space inside of here. You can add the theater-like seats in here. And quite frankly, I could see this being a good and a bad thing, to be honest with you, because if you have the bathroom up here, it's okay if you're the only person watching the movie. But, if you did number 2 and then you got family in here, you may not want to do that walk of shame, whenever you get done. So I can see that being a good or bad, but really I see it leaning towards the positive more than the negative for sure. So that was the entirety of the half story. And other Ravenna homes, what we've seen is the media room was less space, but you have a game room as well. So I'd really love to hear your thoughts in the comments below if you prefer the game room media room combination, or if you just like this media room. The good thing about that media room is that you had a lot more space. So going into the covered backyard patio, look how much space you have inside of here. Wow. The only thing missing is a nice ceiling fan on top, an oversized ceiling fan, just to kind of keep that airflow, especially in Texas. The weather is bipolar, and we have different weather all the time, so it gets humid and hot, so you may want to have that for sure. But you definitely have plenty of space. I love the extension. I love the size. This is a 70-foot lot right here. But other than that, folks, that was the lovely and beautiful Ravenna Homes. What's going on, Rankin family? Welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at Ravenna Homes right here in the Woodland Hills north of Houston. Just for reference, I had filmed that Perry Homes over there not too long ago, and they just opened this model house very recently within the last month, so I wanted to make sure I get this to you. So looking at the exterior of this home, you are going to have the painted white brick, which I absolutely love, especially from Ravenna Homes. If you looked at the other tour that was very similar in nature to this one, it was more of that darker color. And I love that they brightened this up, gave it more of that contemporary feel, more of that modernness. Obviously, looking at the lighting fixtures on the exterior of the property as well, we have the candlelight lighting fixtures, which kind of gives a nice glow at nighttime. So we do have on the covered front porch the white brick that extends here. You have this darker wood door. Let me know in the comments below if you like this dark wood or if you like more of the lighter wood look. Now, I know we see some of these homes and we see, the pivot doors or the double doors, but inside of here, you don't have that. But looking at the foyer, you are going to have the oval-like ceilings with the tray ceilings as well, continuing all along throughout the foyer. Immediately to the right, we are going to have the large size study right here. So you are going to have French doors. You're going to have raised ceilings inside of here, 14-foot ceilings, which I absolutely love. These windows, they have the window grids, but if it's an option where you want windows without the window grids, that certainly can be a possibility. So you have the exposed beams. You have 4 of those on the ceiling, and you do have this extension over here. So if you can just look at these built-in shelving, or not built-in, but the shelving itself right over there, you can see how much space you have inside of here. So the wood flooring extends in here. So it's level 5 wood flooring, which I love. And this one, you may recall, it looks very similar to the other one. The layout is very similar in nature. The one thing that is different about this property is it's extremely modernized. So you're definitely going to see a lot of these luxury upgrades, but let's go ahead and take a look at the first bedroom. So inside of here, you do have the molding on the baseboards. You have these large oversized windows. And if you can kind of see how much space you have in here, this is obviously a twin bed, but if you wanted to put maybe, let's say, a queen size bed in here, 2 nightstands, a dresser, you definitely have plenty of space to do so. I think they just wanted to make it feel a little bit larger in here. but definitely love the floor plan itself. So you don't have a walk-in closet, that's fine. Really just depends. Sometimes you might have it as the kids' rooms, especially because these two bedrooms right here are adjacent from one another, but really just depends on your personal preference. So this is going to be the first bathroom. This is a shared bathroom between the two bedrooms right here. You have quartz countertops, you have the light wood cabinetry, you have this mirror frame, which I love, large size mirror plus the black lighting fixture. And this is going to be your shower surround. So you have the black fixtures inside of here, the black shower head, and obviously the darker green or like that sage green shower surround. And so inside the bedrooms, you do have carpet. And, you know, Ravenna Homes, they've been around for about 13 years or so, give or take some. And they felt like in the marketplace that things were missing and they wanted to bring it to the real estate market. So Ravenna Homes, I mean, they do a fantastic job of really catering to clients' needs. And quite frankly, I got to shout out the salesman here, Ethan. He is literally the best salesperson that I've ever come across. Yeah, I had a client that we were showing some homes. It was her and her family. And the first time I met him was when I came inside of here, and he knew every single thing about this product. And just the level of customer service that he offered was outstanding. You really couldn't get much better than that. So right here is going to be your powder bath right here. You have tile flooring that extends inside of here. The black quartz countertops. We got the same mirror frame, keeping it uniform in here. And if you notice, I mean, it feels like a ton of space in here. Sorry to spin you around. I had a comment I think it was yesterday, where she felt like I was spinning her around so much. So I do apologize about that in advance. But looking at the kitchen, so you know Ravenna Homes, they are very fond of doing the high bar, but there are options as far as having maybe just the breakfast bar with the island. But you have the island right there in the middle. You have stacked cabinets all on top. You have the wooden range hood with the corbel right there. And if you notice, the backsplash is very similar. It's the exact same material as the first bathroom that we walked in, the shower surround. But I love the fact that we have quartz countertops in here. We had level 9 granite in the other Ravenna Homes model house. So I love that they modernized that. You have double stainless steel ovens right here with the stainless steel refrigerator. And if you notice, I mean, it's just extremely open. The one thing I really love is that where the sink is, you can be doing dishes, you can look out towards the formal dining room, as well as over here where the sliders are in the great room, looking at the backyard. And of course, we're in the Woodland Hills, and there's a ton of nature out here. So of course, this would be the sales office right here, and it would be the garage that would be converted. You would have the mud room right here, plus you have the utility room right here as well. So you have all the cabinetry that you would need. They have the oversized washer and dryer that you can put inside of here. And then even if you wanted to add some more shelving or some more, storage for the clothes, once you go ahead and fold those off. And then right here is going to be your pantry. So you have the walk-in pantry, which I absolutely love. Sometimes we may see in some of these models where you really don't have the walk-in pantry. You just go ahead and open it up and you have maybe minor storage. But just so you can see, this is where your garage would be. So all this would be converted into a garage, and eventually when they go ahead and sell off the model house, they will eventually go ahead and convert that. So continuing along, right up here, we are going to have your formal dining room. So if you notice, you have the tray ceilings with the shiplap on top. You have these large oversized windows right here, bringing in plenty of natural light, almost like the floor to ceiling windows. Not quite, but pretty close. You have wainscoting all along, if you notice that. So you have this beautiful chandelier right over your dining room table. So inside of here, you can comfortably fit a 6-seater dining room table, possibly an 8-seater, but I really wouldn't get much bigger than that, because the good thing is you have that breakfast nook over there. And you can utilize that as another section if you have a large family. So let's go ahead and go to the breakfast nook. Same concept with the windows, large windows bringing in plenty of natural light. You have the crown molding on top that extends inside of here. And if you notice, it extends all throughout the property as well. So before we go into the great room, let's go ahead and take a look at this section over here. You'll have another bedroom right here as well. So perfect, plenty of space inside of here. As you can see, you do have the queen size bed with the 2 nightstands and a dresser, and you have plenty of space. I think it would be nice if you had maybe the larger windows right here so that way you can see towards the backyard, or maybe a quick access door. I don't believe it's in the primary, but we'll take a look at that together. And then let's open up the closet, and I really want to make sure that I open every single door. We'll see if this other one's locked, because I remember last time I looked at Ravenna Homes, one of those was locked, and I was bummed out that I couldn't show you that one. All right, so now we have a storage closet right here, and then this one's going to have this bathroom that is attached to the hallway right here to be shared to the the common areas as well as to the bedroom. So very similar. Shower surround inside of here. You have the walk-in shower with the black fixtures in here, quartz countertops again, and same other fixtures. So if you notice right here on the front, you do have a powder bath right here. It could be a shared bathroom right here. So that way, if you have the guests inside of here, they could easily go ahead and use either one. Sometimes one might be occupied, instead of them having to go to the upstairs bathroom or downstairs bathroom or going into the bedrooms. That could be feasible for you. So looking inside the great room, you're going to have the 14-foot ceilings with the tray ceilings again. You do have the exposed beams that we've seen inside the study. And inside of here, you have this large built-in electric fireplace. So I absolutely love that. The crown molding again extends in here. Now inside of here, which is different, they modernized that, is we have the sliders, which I definitely love. And then just look at how much space you have inside of here. Perfect for entertaining folks. It just gives it that cozy feel, especially having the rug inside of here. It definitely adds a nice element to the property. And then the one thing I really love, especially, is having the 14-foot ceilings. It really feels amazing inside of here. Sometimes folks think they may need the 20-foot ceilings, but gosh, these high ceilings right here, you couldn't even imagine how it feels being inside here physically. So going to our primary, we have the tray ceilings again, and look how much space you have in here. You really can't get much better than that. All these windows bringing in an abundance of natural light again, and just look at that. You have a king size bed, 2 nightstands. Look how much room you have over here. You really can't get much better than that. And so they don't have that quick access door to the backyard, but that would be a nice touch inside of here. Maybe even adding some sliders inside of here would be nice. Let me know in the comments below what you folks think about that. But yeah, if you notice also inside of here, the hardwood floor extends inside of here as well, which is fantastic. But just look at the amount of space that you have inside of here. And folks, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Always great to have you. And if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Marcus Rankin. I am a Texas realtor. I get calls, texts, and emails every single week from folks looking to make a move out to Texas. So if you're in that bucket, regardless if you're moving to Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, El Paso, Corpus Christi, you name it, reach out to the information below, book a call, we'll get you taken care of, and consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd love for you to become a part of the Rankin family, and that way you don't miss a video when I drop every week. All right, folks, enough about that. Inside of here, we have quartz countertops, the high ceilings, tray ceilings. Again, beautiful chandelier coming down, quartz countertops. I don't know if I said that, but quartz countertops. You have the vanity area over here, his and her sink. And look at this large walk-in shower. Wow. Huge walk-in shower. I love this. You got the beautiful shower surround right here and that large oversized window as well. And then I love the fact, I mean, that just fit very, extremely perfect right here. You have this freestanding tub. It's the soaker tub, which I love. It has its own little section. Some folks may not be too fond about it extending out a little bit. So let me know what you folks think about that. Maybe we can add a little bit more depth to it and go ahead and not have it protruding. But the good thing is you do have his and her closets. So looking at what we have in here, look, we got Neiman Marcus, Cole Haan, Nordstrom. Yeah, they know how to pick them. There you go. Just need some Louis Vuitton and we might be good to go. But you definitely have a decent amount of space inside of here. It's nothing extreme, but if it's something where you need more closet space, we see about us potentially adding more square footage, especially if you're building from scratch. That's always a good thing. If you do have the luxury to go ahead and build from scratch, I always recommend going ahead and doing that. That way you can pick your fixtures and, see and really just be a part of it from start to finish. It's amazing to see your home being built from scratch as the progression. And then you could even, write your name on some of the framing, and that way you can just be a part of it. So really that's kind of what we're looking at. And then so what we'll go ahead and do is we'll take a look upstairs. So this is going to be a half story up here. So you're essentially going to have your game room up here and your media room. So look at this common area right here. You definitely have plenty of space. The carpet extends up here. I know a lot of folks love the carpet being upstairs. So that way you really don't hear a lot of people walking around upstairs or any noise that, folks are upstairs and walking around. So you definitely have a lot of space up here. You can easily add a pool table. You got your half bath right here. So that way they don't have to go all the way downstairs. And look at that. A pool table could fit right here. You could easily just add the L-shaped couch. That way, if you're not going through the media room, that'd be a possibility for you. So this is going to be going into your media room. You have the sliding barn door right here. And this is what we're looking like. Wow. So I'll do a moment of silence for you. And if you can't hear, I sound like I'm out of breath because I walked up the stairs. I need to get on the treadmill. But look at this. I love the fact that we don't have any windows inside of here. You got your L-shaped couch inside of here and you have plenty of space. It's really, I think you have quite a bit. I mean, you can add the theater-like seats if you wanted to. Really just depends, but you really can't get much better than this. I mean, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you need more space inside of here, that'd be a possibility. Like I said, if you could build from scratch. But the one benefit about possibly purchasing an inventory home is you may be able to get a good deal on those. And then of course you have your attic right here. You got another section if you wanted to store some things off to the side without having to go into the attic. That is a possibility. But that is the half story. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the backyard. But really, this is the model house. So they just, like I said, they just opened this February, end of February, early part of March. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the covered backyard patio. So this is an extended covered backyard patio. You got dual ceiling fans. You got this part that comes down over here. Go ahead and shade it off a little bit more. And you have an abundance of space back here. So whoever buys this model house is going to be extremely happy. But like I said, they just opened up a new section. So they're building other plans. This is one of their most popular plans. So if it's something where you love everything about this one, it might make sense to go ahead and jump on it, see about buildings, see what we got in inventory, because this one's going to go extremely fast. And I understand there may be some modifications that you would possibly want to make. So if that is the case, make sure you reach out so that way we can get you taken care of. But other than that, folks, that was the lovely Ravenna Homes. All right, Rankin family, so that was the lovely Ravenna Homes right here in the Woodland Hills. Let me know in the comments what you folks thought about it. Of course, if you do want more information, I have all of it in the description below, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.